understand that to a certain extent. But when you display the same type of behaviors that you have a record for across this app, I don't think you have changed at all. The first thing with change is admitting that and standing on what you did in your past. If you want to change your life, you have to admit your past. You have to stand in that. You have to stand in that to all your toes on the ground. Not sit here and lie and manipulate and make yourself look like you're the victim when you're not. Because it's disrespectful to your victim. So again, like I said, the worst thing on this app that I see is a lot of these people that are huge creators protecting predators. And I call them predators.
So I see someone standing there, and why is it that people can't stand in their truth on this app?
It's because a lot of these people have egos, and this app has given them egos. They have a lot of yes people around them. I'm not a yes person. I'm gonna just tell you what it is, friend or not. I see my friend Sobi, and me and Sobi been friends since I've been on his app, and we have had multiple conversations about things that he doesn't like or I don't like. But we are friends and we're honest with each other, and that's what I feel like friendship should be about. If you can't even be honest to with your friend, y'all not really friends.
Well, this conversation is not about that, and I would ask mods if you see any thank you, mods, any disrespectful comments in the comments. Yeah, but that's why I put it on subscribers only. Will be removed. Now I go to everyone's platform, and I am very respectful in your platform. So I would appreciate if you would do the same when I am having the intimate conversations with the creators here on this app. This is not about me. This is about me intimately getting to know the creators and us too, everyone in the room. So with that being said, Blaze, I know that you have a son, and I know that it's been said about your son. No, I took it off sub only because a lot of you aren't subs to my platform, but I just ask that you be respectful in the comments. There are a lot of people having issues with getting subs, so I'm being respectful.
I will say this too as well. If my supporters come over here, please be respectful in this comment. Do not go back and forth with anybody over me. Just ignore them and keep it moving.
That's what
I will block them.
Yeah, you will get blocked or muted, but respectfully, you will get muted because I want you to come back, but I also want you to respect my platform, please, because I wouldn't disrespect his. So, Blaze, I know that you have a son, and there is a lot of chaos and things. Thank you. I'm sure that he's reading that. What's up, Carmen? There's a lot of things going on about the son and the mother of your son. How do you get around that? And do you respect that they bring those things up about your business?
Well, I mean, it's something I have to deal with the position I put myself on this app. And I don't really care about people, what they say, because they don't live in my household. They can, if they want to guess or whatever they make up and don't have no proof behind it, say what y'all want. But I know what goes on in my house. My son, it's not just my son, it's my entire family. They have contacted everyone in my family, down to my sisters, my mother, my nieces, children in my family. It's been a whole thing for a whole 3 years. It's something a position I put myself in. So when I put myself in that position, I put my family in that position. And so, I had my talks with everybody across my family. They know exactly what's going on. But again, when they bring them in and want to start talking about my son or trying to insinuate things about my wife and things like that, that doesn't reflect on me. It reflects on them.
Right. So what is the weirdest thing that you see go on this app that you would like to say something about? And I just want to say before he starts this, please do not make me put this back on subscribers only. If you're not tapping, if you're not hitting the gift goal, at least sending some roses, I would appreciate it. Please do not be disrespectful in the comments. Please do tap the screen. please do share the live, but make sure whoever you're sharing it with, you let them know to be respectful or they will be muted. But I'm asking everyone to tap the screen and also do hit the gift goal up at top. I appreciate it because I see a lot of you all are in here. Even if you are Blaze supporters, please tap the screen, hit the gift goal, or send some donuts, perfumes, or roses, whatever it is that you can afford. Grab a heart me. It's only 1 cent. But please tap the screen and hit the heart me, grab some team bracelets. Thank you. Go ahead and continue, Blaze.
Okay, so I just want to let you know I am watching over your live, and they are definitely reporting. You got about another 200 people sitting outside of the live, so everybody like and share.
Yep, like, share, F1 in the comments, y'all. Like, share, grab a heart me, grab some team bracelets. Protect the live. Henderson, please be respectful because you know you will get muted over here in ADHD live. Now, so Blaze, the weird things that go on this app, what is it that you think is the weirdest thing that goes on, and what do you think it is that you could do about it?
Well, not sure what I can do about it because people are going to say what they want to say. You can't really control or dictate what people want, how they act on this app. You can only try to hold them accountable as much as you can. But they start. My thing is this: when everybody y'all are fighting, any of y'all are fighting with each other. I just wish y'all would leave y'all children out of this. When y'all start talking about people's children and threatening people's children, talking about y'all got addresses to children's schools and things like that, y'all are crossing the line. These children, or maybe want to maybe see this shit one day, just leave the kids out of it. On God. I say that on both sides. That's what I think is the weirdest thing out of everything. When y'all can't get at each other, y'all start talking about each other's children and things that don't even have nothing to do with the topic. But leave the kids out of it.
I agree. Kids don't have anything to do with grown-up business, but then people, when they can't get to you.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did to me. Because when I first came on this app and got into my thing with these creators, is that I had a whole comment section of people calling my son the R word, this, that, and the third. I think that stuff is weird. Because my son has excuse me. My son has special gifts. That's what I call them, special gifts. But if you never had a child with autism, y'all don't know as parents what we deal with on a daily basis.
Mods, hold on, Blaze. Mods, they are going to start to flood the room with some disrespectful things. So whatever we see, we will remove, or I will put it back on sub only. Now, please be respectful. Be respectful. Let's be respectful, y'all. I don't come over into y'all live being disrespectful. So let's respect my space. I think I'm going to have to put it on sub only as soon as I start seeing the disrespect. So as far as it goes, with your son having the special needs and everything, have you asked them to keep the child with the special needs out of it?
I mean, I can say that, but people do what they want to do. I mean, like I said, when they start going after my son or my children, that's, like I said, it's just a reflection of them. And they put it in 4K for the whole world to see, because we all know the internet is forever. Whatever you do on the internet is forever.
It's not crazy. It was already discussed. See, that's why I don't discuss things on the front end. It was already known. So, Blaze, for you, seeing that everybody is in the comments very, very upset that this is going on.
Wherever I go, they follow. There you go. Enemies.
But do you see that as, what do you see that as?
Well, first, I see it as, first of all, they contradict themselves. They say that nobody listens or watches me, but as soon as I come in here all of them come. I seen all y'all in here. I've been getting screenshots and everything. And I ain't got to say y'all names. But that's why y'all here, right? Because I'm in here.
Right. Well, I tend to stay over in my own live. I might pop up in other people's live every now and again. And of course, you were in the live when I did interview Kappa, but that was also, she also knew that you were going to have an intimate conversation with me as well, and that's why everybody, it is what it is. But
I wanted to talk on that as well. I came in here. I definitely wasn't going to say nothing to her, but I knew as soon as she see my name, it was going to go left, and that's exactly every time. That's why I don't go in their spaces because she don't. I don't know. Kappa is
well,
Kappa.
Kappa is Kappa. Right. Kappa is Kappa and you are you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all tap the screen, tap the screen. So if there was a relationship that you could mend on this app, what relationship would it be?
I can't think of not one because if you're not friends with me at this point, it's a good reason why. I don't have any friendship that I really want to mend. If it's anybody that I had beef with or some type of issue with, there's a good reason. It's a good reason. Cause I can't think of not one person that was mutual with me. They're not mutual with me now that I would, because I don't hold grudges, but I never forget anything.
But is there a way that you think that you could be able to cease fire
Oh yeah.
with some of the creators due to wanting to be able to move around with peace? Because from what I see, all this downstairs, it truly revolves around something that clearly doesn't have a lot to do with a whole lot of people, but it has something to do with you and a few people. So if it could be arranged, what creators would you cease fire with?
Honestly, I really have no idea because I only really have beef with people that are violent, have violent tendencies on this app, like the child abusers and people that put their hands on women and the people that are conning people out of their hard earned money on this app. It's ridiculous. The crowdfunding scams is out of control at this point. But um, I really can't think of anybody because I can't.
Now, I will say, people's past are their past. Are you willing to let some people's past be their past and you guys regain a new future
Now
and let the
that I can
past
agree
go?
with. I 100% agree with that. But like I said before, when your past is your past, you have to stand on that. And then if you're still displaying those same type of behaviors, it's like what I told Silverback when he was talking about he's changed and he's working on himself. And I told him, you got a long way to go, brother, because you should never be forgiven for none of that stuff. That is, first of all, that's your victims that you should be apologizing to. Not everybody the fuck else. You victimize them. But again, when you display the same type of behaviors and you still can't even stand on what you did, I don't think I can mend any fists. And a lot of these people have crossed the line when it comes to me. I mean, I done had people filling out FBI reports, passing around my wife's information and everything else. It's a lot of them have crossed the line, so there's no coming back for that.
Okay, and I get that. I get that. I do see a lot of things going on this app, but the reason why I heard these conversations is so me personally, I can get to talk to the person behind the controversy. So I do also want to ask, the controversy that I am seeing, is it that serious? Is it that serious?
Now, the biggest thing on this app is the protection of black women that is pretty much non-existent most of the time on this app, and I feel as like somebody have to do it because as black men we already get the bad rap that we don't protect our own black community, and I feel as though I mean that could be true to some extent, but there are a lot of good black men out here. Okay, and we shouldn't be lumped in all together with the people that don't want to be real black men on this app. Just the same thing with the women. We us as a community, We have to come out and weed these people out.
Right. Well, I do see that people have said you have done some things in your past too that you clearly want to stay in your past. Can you speak a little bit on that?
I'm not sure what my past they're talking about because 90% of the stuff they say about me is made up in the first place. Now they say, what I dox people. Like again, my definition of doxing is completely different than most of these people across this app, and I don't hold or try to keep safe predators. Me saying somebody's name and putting out their criminal past, it's not doxing. That's public information for me. And it's a reason why people's criminal records are public information to help keep the public more safe and more aware of the people that are around them. That's why we have Megan's Law. I believe it's Megan's Law, right? Where
Mm-hmm.
you have to register if you're a sex offender. There's a reason
Yes.
why they do that. I think it should
Yes.
be one for domestic violence abusers. I think there should be a law where they should have to register. I think there should be a law where child abusers have to register.
So when they do bring those past things up, do you know that is a big part of doxing and bringing up their past? Even though I know that you want the people to be aware, but on this here app, you know, people come on to be away from their past to build a future. Do you think bringing up their past is a good thing for them and also you? And what about the mental health of the person and also yourself after that war starts?
Again, like I said, most people have a different. I got a different definition of doxing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, my thing is this: if you come on this app to try to escape your past, and that's what this app is, because people come on here and be somebody they're not in real life. But if you're coming on here to escape your past, that means you haven't acknowledged your past or want to stand in accountability for your past. So that says a lot about you. And then you want to, I mean, then they come on, like I said, they come on here and pretend to be people that they're not and persuade these people to, make them think they're good people. They're not. That's not, that's not something you could just try to get on the app and get away from.
Can we tap the screen, please? Tap the screen, tap the screen, send roses. Finish the gift goal, please. I see y'all all down there commenting because Mr. Blaze is in here. A lot of you all have not ever been in here before. So let's get me, thank you, Doodlebop. 50K, please. Let's send some roses. Thank you very much because you guys want the conversation. You want the questions answered. What is his definition of doxing? But I don't see you tapping. I don't see you sending roses. I don't see you doing anything, but you have questions. So please, most definitely, hey Pink Ninja, these interviews, intimate conversations are for my subscribers, but I have opened up my box because one of my subscribers is having an issue resubscribing. So please do the due diligence and grab a heart. I got you. Grab a heart, tap the screen, and send a gift. Thank you. Go ahead, Blaze. I
Oh,
know everybody is trying to address you, but I need to address, if they're going to address you, they most definitely need to be tapping.
okay. So I had stated this earlier, what I feel as though is doxing. Now, like I said, your definition of doxing, some people's definition of doxing is just completely different from mine. Me, doxing is putting out someone's address, their phone number, uh, that type of personal information. I don't believe someone's name is their personal information because that's public. Everybody should, well, even that y'all addresses are public, but when somebody says someone's name on this app, I don't consider that doxing. Now, when you posting people's personal information, financial information, or address and things like that for people to, probably cause harm to these people, that's what I consider doxing. Putting up someone's address, that's what I consider doxing. Putting up someone's social security numbers is doxing, right? Because they like to hold on to me posting someone's intake sheet where they wrote in their social security number. I took accountability for that because that wasn't maliciously. I thought it was a docket number. And me and Petty Rowe do not even like each other. She came to me and says, That's her social security number. She proved it to me. I took it down 5 seconds later because I don't feel as though that shit is right. Even though that woman is a child abuser, I would never want to put her social out here or any personal information like that.
Ooh. So that's gonna bring some of the. Well, no wonder I see the pushers down here. This is why. Southern Drama Mama. Could we please tap the screen? I see you asking questions, but make sure you tap the screen and send some roses, okay?
So, keep financial information.
Wait. Before you answer that, I have my own questions. They have to wait. So the situation between you and Petty Rowe, why did that come about? And can it be stopped?
I'm gonna say like this: me and Petty beef ain't this serious because how it started off. Okay, let's get to that first. I was live with Alicia one day when I had my You Are My Content page. She had claimed that she had came in there and was in the comment section. I didn't see it. I think Alicia may have seen it, but I didn't see it. And I don't know who. Somebody must have muted her or whatever. Some reason she didn't. She came in there looking for an interview, and she got muted or something. I'm not sure what happened. I know probably the very next day she posted a video saying that Alicia was my girlfriend, and I tried to correct her in her own comment section, but she kept that narrative going. So that's how it all originally started off, how I came in contact with Petty, because she came in my live, I guess, looking for an interview because it was the hot topic at the time. And she got muted or whatever. I'm not sure. Like I said, I didn't see her come in there or in the comment section. But when she put up that video stating that Alicia was my girl and I'm a married man, I had a problem with that. And I asked her to correct it, and she never corrected it until like maybe months later she did. But she used to run with that narrative, and it just snowballed into the situation where we're at today.
So situations that have arose ended up snowballing into different situations, but they turned into ugly situations, into where y'all are disrespecting each other and telling each other's business. How does that work? Like, because I've been dragged and said, but it still never made me really want to do some things to people. I don't know what it is within me, but how does that work for you?
Well, again, a lot of these people, they have an extra amount of pride and ego on this app, and it's not a good mixture. Now, when these things snowball, most of the time I just let people say what they want and go on what they want to do, because at the end of the day, it gets kind of tiresome to keep going back and forth. It's not even worth it half the time. But they pride and egos are so big, they will keep it going until I respond to them. Because a lot of these people, they try to use me for their views and content and things like that. And I get it. I mean, it's just the fact that I'm a grown ass man. I got better things to do to keep going back and forth with people. But I will not allow y'all to put out these dangerous narratives against me or anybody else that just because they follow me or support me. I mean, I didn't watch countless people get attacked just for supporting me. Just like when I didn't really want to bring this up, but I have to. Rest in peace, Miss Blue Dove. They are really disgusting when they bring up Miss Blue Dove and talk down to her after she passed. And it's kind of hard to watch black people say this about a black woman.
Now, please reiterate who Miss Blue Dove is. Why I'm going to do a short commercial break. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the ADHD Live. Please be respectful in the comments. Please tap the screen. Please send some roses, donuts, perfumes, tiny dinies, and grab a heart me, share heart me, and get a bracelet, y'all. Please be respectful. Now, we're going to talk about someone that has passed away. We're going to find out what the situation is and how it worked. I'm going to continue to let Blaze talk. Everyone knows who Blaze is, the controversial man himself. So, hey, everybody, welcome in. Hey to everybody that know me and I know them. I want to get back to talking to Blaze because because we don't have a long time, but we're going to have a great time. Now go ahead and tell me more about Miss Blue Dove and who she was, because I don't know who the young lady was.
Okay, Miss Blue Dove originally was a supporter of Polisa, and when I started pushing and helping Police out, she became one of my supporters. She is a very kind woman, very giving. She held lives about helping people with their businesses. She helped plenty of other people get their LLCs across this app. She was just genuinely a nice woman. She didn't like people lying on Polisa and things like that because she was a supporter. But the disrespect after she's gone is unnecessary. She never gave anybody that type of energy. Okay, she will tell you if she tell you she dislikes, she didn't scream it at you, she didn't call you out your name, she didn't disrespect you. Not enough for you to go around disrespecting this woman after she has been buried. If I don't know if y'all ever heard this from y'all parents, but if you ain't got nothing nice to say about the dead, don't say nothing at all. This woman was nothing but a genuinely nice woman. If she wasn't nice to you, just don't say nothing.
So what was the connection between you and Blue Dove, and why did it go so far with the disrespect?
I don't. When, like I said, I have seen them talk about. They talk about anybody to get any type of reaction, especially our followers. I have watched them post pictures of a follower of mine named Solo and his mother when she was in a hospital, making fun of her. I have seen them post children. I've seen them post my daughter and talk about what she's wearing and everything else. Right? It's just a reflection of who y'all really are. And the disrespect as far as it goes towards Miss Blue Dove is only because she supported me and Polisa. That is the only reason that they disrespect her.
Now, who is Polisa? I've heard a lot about her, but I don't know anything about her because I'm not that invested in TikTok people like that. I do know about you. I've heard about her, but I don't know you guys to be, disrespectful to you about because what anyone else says. I have to go off what I know, and I don't care what anyone else says. My intimate conversations are for the people. If other people go off what other people say, that's their problem, not mine. So tell me who Polisa is. I don't know.
Polisa is a creator on this app that was friends with a lot of other creators before I came on this app. She is the one that I speak walked in the bathroom on.
See, I don't even know too much about I Speak because I'm not that invested.
Well,
I
I
don't
don't want
know
to
him
tell her. I
either.
don't want to really speak on her
No,
story
you
because she's not
spoke.
here. But
Go ahead. She's more than welcome to come over here if she needs to say more. But please do.
But that's
So
who she. That's
us,
why
the people.
people really know Police as. She is a advocate on this app as well. But mostly people know her from the incident that happened with I Speak and me supporting her do that. Not like I said, I don't want to speak too much on her story. Yes, she's not here,
I
but
get it.
that's who Police is, and that's who I support. Because any man that walks in a bathroom or any woman for any fucking reason is a disgusting man. And
That's crazy. Well, how would he know? If I get muted, how long is it for? The entire live? Well, K Dub, that would be up
yeah,
to
man,
my
closet talk. I'm
moderators.
sorry, Miss Mac.
Oh, closet talk. Oh yeah, I don't know, but I've heard.
Uh-huh.
And if she's willing to come tell her story, I'm okay with meeting her too as well. See, the intimate conversations are for me because I'm not that new, but I am new, so I don't know a lot of the shit. I see people always in some shit, but I don't know a lot of the shit. So I see a lot about people and how things go. So I hope she's okay and everything that's happened to her is she's okay, respectfully. So let's get into why are you and other creators like doing this? Like, I know that you don't like the essayers and the DVers and all this other stuff, but is it like the question I had for you was, what is the purpose? Like, what's the purpose?
Again, it's the protection and the safety of our community. For real, because this stuff affects our community. I mean, we have millions of eyes on us, regardless of whether we know this or not. The white man wants to bring they wants to bring us. They like to see us fighting, right? But again, we still have to protect each other. I didn't know police are from a can of paint when she came to me telling me about her story, right? And she told me to go out here and get all the facts before I made my decision. And that's exactly what I did. And to watch the things that she has endured across this app from these people for, speaking about what happened to her is ridiculous. And I don't want to see that to nobody. I mean, that could be my daughter, that could be my sister, that could be my mom, that could be those type of people. That's when I think when I watch these people getting attacked, that could be somebody you know, that could be somebody you love. Somebody we can't just walk past people lying in the gutter. I've never been that type of person. Maybe I do care too much, but that's just something that I do. I'm a Cancer.
I get you're a cancer, but can you cancel some of this shit?
But it's not me though. I mean, I know y'all hear the narrative. It's always Blaze's fault. It's always Blaze's fault. But at the end of the day, when everything always comes out, Blaze was right. So how can I be attacking people while telling the truth about them? Or how am I causing all this stuff by just telling the truth? Because most people would rather listen to a lie than the truth.
Thank you. Well, if you have any questions for Blaze, you have to wait until after the conversation that I'm having with him. So, Blaze, thank you, Butterguns. We appreciate it. So, I want to ask you a question because do you think, thank you, Beauty J, do you think that the people that are involved and downstairs in the comments really care, or are they doing this just to be involved because it's their favorite creators?
I can't really answer for people. There are a lot of people that are
From what you see. From what you see.
I'm gonna speak on my supporters. This is what I know about my supporters. They are majority of them are real supporters because some of them are sent over here and some of them are snakes. You know, you gotta keep your eye out for that type of stuff. But okay, like I said, there are some real supporters on here that genuinely care about their community. They've been here, they're gonna remain here, and those are the people that you normally get attacked. So
Dub.
oh Lord.
I'm talking to K Dub.
I know.
K Dub.
No, I saw her in the comment section. I'm not really paying that no mind. Again, like I said, these supporters, you have to be mindful, and because the supporters can cause just as much mess as the creators do.
Okay. Well, like I said, I don't too much know about the interest of everyone else, but my interest is to get to know Blaze. I don't have any opinion about him. I know what has been done. So what would you say to the people that consistently come after you, even though this is something that has to do with you and someone else? Because I'm seeing some faces that I've never seen, and they're still not tapping and they're still not gifting, but they're in here commenting, and my mods are about to start popping people because all I asked y'all to do was tap and throw some roses. But as long as y'all down there commenting, you're going to be muted if I don't see some taps and some roses. I appreciate you, but I need what I need, just like y'all want to comment. Y'all need that. I need y'all to do what I'm asking. Go ahead, Blaze.
I forget what was said.
How do you feel about people that continue to come after you, even though they have nothing to do with whatever it is that you and that creator have going on.
Oh,
Hey, Max.
that's a great question. Normally, I don't really go or disrespect those type of people because they're missing. They might be misinformed. They may be. But normally, those people, I just say have a good day, or nothing disrespectful, because I don't know what they heard or what they believe. 9 out of 10 times is not even the truth. I don't. I learned this from Kalisa. I don't tend to go out my way to try to beef with people I don't really know or have a real issue with, because it's pointless and you'll be doing it all day, especially on this app.
Who is this person down here? I just got a message that I was being discussed.
Oh, that is. We weren't. She was just asking me. We didn't speak on your story. I mean,
See, wait a
details of your
minute.
story. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, Blaze. First of all, hello, how are you? You weren't being discussed. He was just explaining to me the situation. I am a very polite person, and I only do intimate conversations to get to know certain creators, and that's it. You weren't discussed. Nothing bad was said about you. We just want to get some information, and he was just saying how you were done. I don't know anything about you. Who is this trying to get in my box? I'm doing the intimate conversation. Okay, I'll let you up, sweetie. Come on up. Hello.
I'm sorry, I was getting a phone call as soon as I hit the connect button. But I just wanted to come up and clarify. They didn't say you were saying anything bad. I just heard that I was being discussed. And I did say hello when I walked in because I'm a polite person too. I do believe that you should speak to whoever's live this is first. So I think maybe you didn't see it, but I did speak.
No,
first.
because it's moving so fast and I don't pay attention to the comments.
Some people in here, so I imagine it's moving pretty fast.
Right. Well, hello, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Lisa Lace. For a while, I was known as Police of the God on here, but my name is Lisa Lace. Like, that has always been my name. That's the name that I started off with on this app. But I met an African creator that I thought was, for Black women and for the betterment of Black people. So I took on the South African translation of my name, which is Polisa. But I found out that person is not who she says she is. So I'm going back to Lisa Lace. It's Lisa Lace. So if y'all know me as Polisa the God, I am Lisa Lace.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not very invested in what everybody has to say. And listen, y'all don't be disrespectful down there. My mods will get y'all up out of here. Let's be respectful. Let's tap the screen. Oh no, it's no. It's fine. Okay. Blaze was explaining to me the conversation. Well, it's your situation, which I don't know about. Right. I am friends with attitudes. I host intimate conversations with people to get to know who the people are. Blaze was just explaining to me your situation. Can I get y'all to tap the screen, throw the roses? I don't quite know what the situation is, ma'am, but I wouldn't mind hearing it. But Blaze, he can explain to you more of what happened, because you know how these people, thank you, Miss Fab, you know how the people like to keep things going.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Max. So Blaze, go ahead. She's here now. Please explain the situation.
Well, I'm gonna if we're going to speak on her story, I'd rather Polisa tell the story. But again, how I met Polisa, and remember, I ain't never forgot this, sis. You told me to find out the information from all sides.
Right.
And once I did that, I made my decision, and I'll let her tell her story.
I don't want to go too much into detail about my story, so I'll give you what I feel like is important to this conversation, because it seems like the discussion is about some of the people on this app that have taken to bullying and harassing people on this app, and the links that they'll go to grift and trick people. I came on this app and I met a group of people that I thought were activists. I thought that we were going out to, fight for the betterment of humanity, especially for Black women, because on this app, Black women are, I mean, it's not just on this app, in the world. Black people are the most mistreated people on this planet. And it was reflecting exactly that on this app. So I thought when I got with this group of people, which y'all might know them as the Fold or whoever these people are, I was never a part of the group, but I did connect with these people and thought that we were doing something for the betterment of humanity. I was sexually assaulted at 2 of these events with these people. And I confronted them and I tried to give them the opportunity to stand in their accountability because they're Black people. And I'm an activist. I was an activist before I got on this app. I actually prefer to be called a revolutionary because I really want to burn this thing down. Like, I really want to get rid of this society. But they were not real activists. They just want to get together and do sexual things or whatever it is they got on their mind. I wasn't with it. So when I confronted them and they pretty much threw me under the bus and took to the app to call me all kinds of liars and you know, make fun of me, all of that. But they did what they did. And they need to stand accountable for that. And I don't want that to happen to anybody else on this app. Like, I understand that you can meet a stranger in real life, but you just gonna have to be double, extra, triple careful when you meet people on this app because they are not who they pretend to be. And if you listen to them long enough, they'll tell you exactly who they are. But they play so much with these, you know, they twist the narrative, they chop and screw videos, they manipulate the masses. And, you know, people want to be a part of the cool crowd. So if you're not a part of that crowd, then you get bullied, you get harassed, you get doxxed, you get fake FBI agents sent to your house. You get the police trying to, you know, people trying to send the police to your house to SWAT you. People constantly calling your phone, threatening to rape you and threatening to, you know, send your dead bodies back to Africa. These are the type of things that has happened to me from this group of people over the past couple of years.
I can attest to that.
That's just a quick little, you know, I mean, I would rather have this conversation another time when that's the topic, you know, because I don't want to bring that to your live. But
no, these are intimate conversations, so it's not a topic. I have conversations with creators to get to know them.
Well, what I'm saying is at a better moment, like when you and I are, because I don't want to interrupt what you have going on here, and I don't want to bring all that drama to your page either.
No, he brought you up, so it's okay. He brought you up.
What I will say is, if you have not been attacked, they may attack you after this.
Well, everybody knows that I do creator interviews. This is not my first creator interview. I deal with a lot of controversy. I'm okay with that. Everyone tap the screen, put F1.
Right.
Hey, put F1 down in the comments. You won't be my first and you won't be my last. This conversation was already known that I was going to have with Blaze.
Okay.
So you are fine. Hey, everybody. Y'all make sure that y'all be respectful in the conversation, in the comments down there. This is why I call it the ADHD live. It's because you